Well, I have some very exciting news. I have officially joined McLean Faulconer, which is a local Charlottesville brokerage that has been around since 1980. Which, if you are doing the math, yes, that means that this is a brokerage that is older than I am. Now, I want to back up a little bit because one of my earliest videos really talked about the brokerage that I was initially joining. And I want to talk about that and explain why the pivot happened. Because when I started my real estate career, I joined Real alongside a few other independent agents who were also striking out on their own. And I want to say very clearly that the women that I was working with were absolutely incredible. They were kind, they were giving, successful, they were generous with their time and what they could offer. And I really, truly loved working with them. And that was what made this decision to change brokerages really difficult. But I did learn something of myself in that season. I was new and I wasn't joining an established team. What I actually needed at that time was a closer, more immediate relationship with my broker. That was something that I thought a lot about initially. I thought that I could work with the way that Real was structured. And I will say it is not a flaw in how Real operates as a company. For the right agent, especially one joining a strong team in the beginning, or if you have been doing this for a while and then joining, I think it could be a wonderful fit for that right agent. It was just not the right fit for where I was in this beginning stage. So let me talk a little bit about this pivot to McLean Faulconer. When I started thinking about where home really was for me professionally, I thought of McLean Faulconer. I have known Jim since I was in preschool. He knows my dad and has worked with my dad as long as both of them have been professionals. There is a whole history and mutual respect between our families. And I will tell you, when I walked into his office for the first time in years, I mean, I probably hadn't seen him in over 20 years, if not more, he greeted me with a hug, and it genuinely felt like a homecoming. On top of that, the logo that McLean Faulconer uses is what they have used their entire history. And when I think of Charlottesville and I think of Charlottesville real estate, that is the branding that I think of as home. I have seen these signs all over, and it just reminds me of the Blue Ridge Mountains in the distance and the rolling hills and these beautiful farm estates that I grew up driving around and past. So let me talk a little bit about McLean Faulconer as a brand, because they have been rooted in Charlottesville for 46 years. And yes, they are known for representing beautiful farms and beautiful estates. But what surprised me, and something that I really loved, is their openness for every single buyer and seller. It's not just about the grand properties, it's about giving everyone that they are working with that same personal, exquisite experience, no matter what the budget of the home. So all of that summed up, I moved away from Charlottesville once, and I came back because this is home. This is where I want to be with my family. It's where I want to be near my extended family. And when it came down to it, I wanted a brokerage that understands that too. And this is 100% a family brokerage that is Charlottesville based and really allows its agents and its brokers to thrive in this environment. And I'm really excited because it truly feels not only like a full circle moment, but it just feels like that extra homecoming that I was looking forward to when I entered real estate. So with that, here we go.